Hello Chipmunk and Chipette fans, my name is Granditamias, and today I have another channel update. I know my last one was pretty short and I've been meaning to make a longer one for a while now. There are certain things I want to address, like future Alvin and the Chipmunks collaborations that I've had in mind, the current state of the channel, and potentially branching out to talk about non-Alvin and the Chipmunks series and films. First, I have been on YouTube for over a year. Wow. I wasn't sure I would want to stick around this long when I started, but I really enjoy making these videos, as tedious as it can be sometimes. I've built up a subscriber count of more than 240, which is alright, I guess. I was kinda hoping for 500 to 1,000, but I'll take what I can get. Many of the other Alvin and the Chipmunks YouTubers have more subscribers than even that, but the YouTube community for the Chipmunk fandom hasn't been in such a good place since even before I started. So I'm not exactly sure if I would be called one of the major active channels for it. I mean, I got to collaborate with Monkey Media for their Sucktoad review, because coincidentally we were each independently planning to make a Sucktoad-related video around the same time, so that's got to count for something. Speaking of that video, that's probably the upload that I'm the most proud of in my first year, mainly because, as I've said before, I really like natural sciences, especially animals, so I wanted to share something that I picked up on when I first saw the episode that the majority of people likely missed. So definitely check it out if you haven't. Next, I want to correct a big mistake that I made a while back. Ross Bagdasarian Jr.'s birthday was earlier this year, on May the 6th to be exact, so happy, very belated birthday to him. I bring this up because for the longest time, Monkipedia had his birthday wrong, and I stupidly made a birthday message for him back in October on that incorrect date. I have since corrected his page and took down the birthday video I made, so for future reference people, Ross Bagdasarian Jr.'s birthday is May 6th, not October the 25th. I have no idea where that October 25th date even came from, but it makes me wonder if there are any other incorrect birthday dates for the members of the Bagdasarian family. As I mentioned in the beginning, I also have been thinking of branching out the content of my channel into some of my favorite franchises besides Alvin and the Chipmunks, like Sonic the Hedgehog, Stranger Things, Transformers, Jurassic Park, etc. In fact, I have a Sonic movie theory that I'm just dying to share, and it has some science in it. I could also do analyses of scientific facts from just about anything else in media, especially if it has to do with animals and evolution. But don't worry, I still plan to keep Alvin and the Chipmunks as the core of my channel, like 60 to 75%. So videos on other stuff may happen only once a month or so. Again, if I decide to branch out. But I probably wouldn't take any video suggestions for non-Chipmunk stuff since it could get out of hand pretty quickly. But in addition to that, I also want to try more types of Alvin and the Chipmunks videos. Obviously, the elaborations are still going to be my big thing, but I could also try smaller profile videos for minor characters in the older cartoons like Sam Valiant and Stanley the Eagle in the Alvin Show, or Vinny in the 80s cartoon, but I will not do top 10 or ranking videos. I really have a thing against those kinds of list videos. Like, I'm not going to do top 10 Alvin and the Chipmunks characters of all time because, without my own opinion, obviously Alvin would be number one, or ranking every Alvin and the Chipmunks film ever made because many of you would probably disagree with where I place the live-action films. But I do have a facts list video about Alvin and the Chipmunks in the works, like a random list of trivia, so I hope that takes off as a series. I also got a new editing software, so if you may have noticed recently, I'm slowly implementing some more visual effects, among other things. I also have a few podcast-style Chipmunk collaborations planned, like Should There Be More Alvin and the Chipmunks comics, the recent lack of selection for Chipmunk merchandise in general that I've been wanting to cover ever since my toy elaboration, and what a hypothetical reboot of the live-action Chipmunk films would need in order to be successful. I've also had some more ambitious ideas for video elaborations, like Dave's characterization in the Alvinverse series, as I like to call it, and a collaboration that was suggested to me by another Chipmunk YouTuber that I'm going to keep as a surprise in case I end up doing it. So yeah, I know that's a lot of ideas that could last me until the end of the year, if I keep to my normal upload schedule of once every 2 weeks on Fridays. Anyway, I think I'll end this update video here. Feel free to share your opinions on any of the possible upcoming changes. I could really use your guys' feedback if you really want this stuff. With all that said, have a nice day, and thank you for your time in watching this video.